Whoa, whoa, cars running by. How is everybody doing tonight? Welcome. It is lovely to see everyone after my short sabbatical. Visiting PAX was a lovely time. Got all kinds of stuff done. I'm sure we're going to talk about it and let people sort of roll in. I'm just going to get to it relatively quick tonight. We were so busy for the past couple of weeks. So a lot of stuff still remains in the same state of work as last time, but hopefully we can at least finish up our get to work run. We do have we got a fair number of fun things to catch up to. Why is it playing Fairy Fountain? I thought I had, is this in Genesis Gems? Is Fairy Fountain in the Genesis? It is. Huh. This does not match the vibe of anything else on this album. That's kind of interesting. Interesting. Very interesting. Yeah, so let's get into it. Push button. And we're back. To load our game. Oh, what has everybody else been doing since I've last streamed, which was what, Saturday? Yeah, Saturday. Saturday last week. I guess that's not that long ago. Feels like it's been forever. Well, wait, no, it wasn't right, because it wasn't this past Saturday. Oh, so it's been a while. It's been a while. It occurs to me that I didn't even check whether or not my announcement went up. I think it did. I think we have an announcement. We do have an announcement. That's great. We like an announcement. We like an announcement. Yeah, PAX was a good time. I like to hear this game a little more than I normally would. I wonder if, you know, I kind of want to listen to OC Remix. Are the OC Remix albums on here? I'm pretty sure there's some Sonic albums. Let me see if I can find OC Remix. Overclocked Remix. They're like Sonic only OC Remix. I want all the Sonic Adventure 2 soundtrack. How's that? I don't know. I know. I think we want something else. What else? What else does Game Chops have? What have we not checked out in a minute? Stardew, Zelda, Study Buddy. Problem is there's too much ambient stuff. Like, you've got the Genesis Jam stuff is one of the few like more upbeat things. Beats of Rage, that sounds like it could be good. All right, not bad. Where's it going? All right, but I want more. You know what I mean? I want more. I want something with more pop. What do we got with pop? Just too much? It's too lo-fi. What's this one? What about this? All right, let's try this. Spin dash. See how that goes. All right. Let's see if we can finish up the game here. All right, do we remember how to get to the next section? Good start. Oh, bad start. Yeah, so I did a ton of stuff at PAX. We were crazy busy. Cassie was there. She was doing a lot of filming, interviewing a bunch of folks. We interviewed some folks you might know. It's for sort of a different project, so I don't know how much we'll talk about that, but yeah, we interviewed some game developers, we interviewed some showrunners, had a lot of good conversations with the GDQ folks who were there. Had a chance to, we didn't run into Skybells, but we left a calling card for Skybells so that she could enjoy some home away from home. Skybells is from the Buffalo area and is an avid Bills fan, and we made sure to bring her a little bit of a trinket so that she would be able to feel more at home. So we did some of that. Met a few devs that are local to our area, talked to some folks in the game maker community, not like the general concept of making games, but the game engine game maker. And I've been seeing a lot more folks work in game maker recently, so I am trying my best to get a sense of what the engine can offer, because I think I would like to do some prototyping in it, so I have it as another option in my back pocket to do stuff. I am working on sort of a little side project that I did not port over from the computer that I took to PAX. So I want to bring over the Game Maker project that I started at PAX so that we could turn that into a stream at some point. But has anybody played the game Crokinole? Crokinole is sort of like a tabletop shuffleboard game that is very popular in Canada. So every year at PAX East, one of the major vendors of Crokinole boards comes over and works with both the PAX showrunners and the folks in the BYOC to hold tournaments and stuff. And that's all super fun. I made it. That's all super fun. And whoa! Kaboosh! You surprised me. Where am I now? What have you done? All right, I need to get back here. I was waiting for people to filter in. I had no idea you were here. How has your past week been? Oh, now what have I done now? What have I done? You surprised me. You're sick again. Norm, what are you doing? What are you doing? This is not going to do it. I was just telling folks about sort of doing a light debrief on PAX. So we got one person who's sick and another person who's in sicko mode. That's good. Yeah, so PAX. I love PAX. I go every year. Sleep may help. That's probably true. I hear sleep is a thing that some people do. And as I was quickly recapping, we're doing a lot of filming this year. Yes. So speaking of like ways to feel better when sick, spicy noodles really high on the list. I'm a big fan of sundobu, which is a Korean murderously spicy soup. I love it for this. The first time Cassie ever ate Korean food, she was like super sick and we were dating, and I was like, I know how to fix you. We're going to get Korean food. And she was like, I've never had Korean before. What's that like? And I said, don't worry about it. We're going to have a good time. You have Takis. I feel like I've had a Taki once, and they just look like I always see them, but I never bother to get them. Should make a choose your own adventure movie like Markiplier. We're gonna reinvent Bandersnatch for Netflix. I heard Netflix is taking Bandersnatch down, which is interesting. I guess that's kind of the bummer about online only games, or I guess media experiences, is one day they're gonna die and they're not released, so that's just never gonna be here again. It's a bummer. Yeah, but I never got into Takis. I'm sure I had the opportunity while I was at PAX, because that's like prime gamer food. The bugles, they remind me of bugles, but just like spicy. Send help. Why? You mean you need more Takis? Is that the problem? You're under Takinated? What's happened? Is Oni attacking you? Is it Oni? Because I think it's possibly Oni. It's always Oni in my understanding. Ooh, you need caffeine, but your mother will not let you. Well, on the one hand, it is getting later in the evening, and that's not... As someone who has a crippling caffeine addiction, I could see why it's not a good idea. On the other hand, did you know that, well, I guess how you're going to get caffeine matters a little bit. Because there's like the case of, I need the car. There's the case of, I just need to like hide as I grab coffee. That could be a thing. Monster Energy. So like, do you have it, or do you need to like go to the convenience store? So you need the car. Alternatively, and I hate that this is the case. Oh, you have it? Oh, well, I mean, pour that in like a coffee cup and pour it in a teacup. Say it's tea. Say it's herbal tea. It's just the herb is caffeine. But you're sick. Yeah, so what? I've been trying to get big YouTubers to notice me. Oh, snap. That sounds impressive. Woo! Markiplier, Queso. I want to watch more of Queso's content. Like, Queso is so popular, but I just haven't had a chance to check out exactly what he's about. It seems like his whole thing is like overreacting and maybe having a slightly antagonistic chat, which makes sense. It's fizzy, she'll know. Oh, well, clearly the solution is to just make it flat. You got a problem with flat Monster Energy? It's probably fine. 3 hours of fat shaming. Oh, God. I mean, that has to be a character, right? Because he keeps going back. Whoa, what was that? Hold on, what was that? What was that? Wait a minute. Oh, no. Okay. I don't know what that was. Why did that happen? Can I recover from this? I don't even know if I can recover from this. I'm not sure I can. Oh, maybe I can. We could comment on his baldness. Look, I'm playing Get to Work. The whole premise of this series is I am poor and bald. We already know that's true. There's no new information here. Oh, I went the wrong way, but it worked out. It worked out. I've been like forgetting which direction I need to go. It's been so long since I've been doing this. Yes. I'm gonna act like Queso's chat. Remember, none of this should be taken seriously. No, we're only deadly serious here. No jokes. This is a no joke zone. Besides, I can't be bald. I have 2 pointy hats. Super important. Yeah, the bullshit. There we go. This is going good so far. The only problem is, whoa, buddy. This is working. Okay, well, we're back here again. So last time we went all the way up there because we couldn't get this from here. Well, hold on. Let me catch up on chat before I totally wreck myself and am sad. Queso's chat. Yeah, so it's... I think you can get away with the monster. You just gotta flatten it. Put it in a vacuum chamber. It'll be fine. Do you not have a vacuum chamber? Every self-respecting scientist has at least one vacuum chamber. That's just how this works. Frankly, if you don't have a vacuum chamber, you really got to get on it. All right. So last time, what happened is we started too far back. And since we started too far back, I think we overshot by like a lot. How bad will I be disowned from the friend group if I stream Fortnite? Yo, I kind of want to play Fortnite. I've never had anybody like I've never had anyone around long enough to play. It's the only it's a non-try hard shooter, and now that there's a no build mode, it seems like it would be fun. So I'd be happy to jump on Fortnite at some point and check it out. Because yeah, maybe we can do like a community thing, like a community trio or something. All right, is this good? Yo, yeah!
The grind set.
Yes!
Welcome to our brand new podcast, Jail Hacks, the #1 business-minded podcast that teaches you how to get rich from behind bars. Question:
What's up, Chaz?
What's the ultimate life hack nobody's talking about?
Answer: a clean record.
Nice.
Let's get serious. Listen,
Love it.
the ultimate shortcut to the good life, and nobody's talking about it. Free food, free laundry, free rent, free gym membership, free time.
That actually sounds sick.
The government literally pays for all of this for free.
Go on.
Wow.
And guess what? For the low price of only 5 cigarettes, we can teach you about all of this in our 9-step course.
I mean, you're up, pal. That's yourself.
Nice. Nice.
Oh, don't be silly. You're too rich to fail. Just relax your golden power.
Rich people don't have a clean record. Take a look at
From having to mingle amongst
Yeah.
those filthy pores. Could you imagine having to stoop to the same level as a VP? The audacity.
Shut up, Connor. Anyway, what I was gonna say was, like, it's unfortunate how not true that is, because in the modern era, so there was this period of time where we outlawed debtor prisons, right? And for a while, there was a position where, you know, you couldn't get arrested on some garbage and then be charged for your imprisonment and then be stuck there forever. That's no longer true. Most prisons, like long-term prisons, will charge you for your ongoing stay. And so it is not uncommon to leave prison with debt now. And that fucking sucks. That is just bullshit. Come on, let me up. Ah! It was the same with asylums. Yeah. Well, asylums are like even more. Well, I guess I don't know what the history is of like women in prison. I know asylums in particular were often used as a way of controlling women in like middle American history. Of course I've played Undertale. Have you played Undertale? I've played Undertale and I've played Deltarune Chapter 1. I actually did not play Chapter 2. So I only know about some of the references to your favorite character through like third party. Have you played Undertale? Chapter 2 is very hard. Yeah, because Chapter 1 didn't have diverging routes, right? And Chapter 2 has the Snowgrave route or whatever it is. I will be playing when 3 and 4 are out. Incidentally, games that are coming out or are out now, Doom the Dark Ages is out, and I'm curious if it's any good. Because the aesthetic is cool, but the gameplay trailer wasn't very good looking. So I'm curious how that's going. I have a giant crush on Daddy Ascor. Yo, you can have a crush on anybody. Look, sometimes you just need like a big ol' goatman bear to cuddle up to, and that's fine. You can cuddle with whoever you like. I think I've mentioned this before, but I've got like one of my friends is a very close friend I've had for many, many years, is super active in the furry community. And it's like always fun to see the intersection of like when he's such a dork, but like when regular nerd culture like intersects furry culture, and then people don't know what to do because there was such a stigma against furries for so long. But now everybody is a cat girl on the internet. So I don't know what's happening now. Seems fine. Seems like we've decided that this is all okay. I'm also a bear. It works out perfect. Nice. Wow. Yeah. Alright, so we got the last tape, which means that we're actually allowed to finish the game this time. It's gonna be nice when we actually finish. Anyway, like y'all missed the whole recap from PAX. Mostly because I think there were fart sounds, and then we were trying to figure out how we could sneak Norm's monster. Yeah, but we did a lot of filming. Cassie was filming for a side project. And the fart is back. The fart is back. Oh, wow. Okay. It wasn't even caboose this time. All right, fine. Juked me with the okie doke. All right then. Tricking me today. I'm gone for one stream, and y'all just get all unhinged on me. All right, there we go. He. Yeah, you and your he and or he. I have a legion of fart followers. I don't know how I feel about the term fart followers or a legion thereof. I don't like that the fart is legion. YOLO. I feel like I was doing real bad last time, and we've taken a week off and everything is suddenly much easier. Is that how that goes? Wait, hold on. Are you supposed to take time off from things? Are you supposed to, like, have breaks? Oh, well, that didn't work. I'm a liar. We're gonna die. We're gonna die. All right, we died. It's so over if he gets the quacks. Not the quacks. Oh, what? There was something I needed to add. Cassie was reminding me, other than the James made cheese thing, which I do need to make into like an overlay GIF. That's on my list. Sound alerts will do overlay GIFs, but for some reason the James May cheese one does not have the GIF with it, which I don't understand. That's the whole point. That's the whole point. Why would you just want the audio of that? Let me up here? Nice. Oh god. We've reached eternal fart. Anyway. Yes, we did a bunch of filming. Met with the GDQ folks, met a couple of local game developers. One of them also does some streaming, so I might reach out to them to see if they want to do a collab of something. I've been working, I did a meetup with the game maker community. You're with Fart Nation. Oh no. So I asked Cassie this question once at an unrelated time. And the question that came into my mind was, if you had a group of high-class flatulent people who farted a lot but were really fancy about it, would that be the flatulencia? It's like the bourgeoisie of being gassy. I feel like you need a title that matches your level of class. And flatulencia feels like the winner, you know? Let me up. Only an if. Are you saying that those of us who release gas on the daily are not the most classy of individuals? How unusual, sir. How strange indeed. And that's how that goes. I like this remix. This is a good one. This is Star Something Zone. This is that like Space Zone in Sonic 1. Is a good one. Whoa!
Cheese.
That was loud. That was some loud cheese. I did not expect such loud cheese. Yo. It's because I turned up the system volume because I use audio cues in this game. That's why. I was like, why was that so loud? I'm like, oh, because I use audio cues, so I have everything louder than normal. Is that information I should have given the chat? Probably not. That's probably a terrible idea. Now they know. What are they going to do with that information? Something awful. What was that about, my guy? Don't you do that. All right. Okay, so there is a recovery from here because you can recover speed because of the power of centripetal force. But not... Okay, well, this will work anyway. This will work, and no one can tell me it didn't. I think this might be the... All right, I'm not going to say anything before I get there, because I'm going to totally screw it up if I do. I think I need some of this momentum to actually get this. But I don't think I've ever actually... Nope, of course not. I'm like, I don't think I've ever made that recovery before, and maybe that's why. Remember when I abused the length of the coffin dance to make an eternal loop? I do! I remember it so well, it's almost as if I had to change my configuration. I remember it like it was a permanent change to my streaming policy. Oh, man. But I can't blame you that much. Anomia is a banger. I'm about to watch Batman Ultimate series. Cool. Hype. Very hype. Oh, there was a game that was like a rhythm horizontal shooter game called Rabbit and Steel that I've definitely heard of before, that I was watching people play, that I want to play. I was at PAX when we were in the bring your... What? Oh, I got cameraed on that. In the bring your own computer section. Boop. I also saw a bunch of gameplay of a Sega Genesis game that I just have not... I don't remember and I don't think I've ever played before, called Gain Ground. It was a very weird looking game. The basic idea is you have a bunch of warriors, and you have to get from the bottom of the screen to the top of the screen. And it's kind of like a very slow action RPG, or you know what it is? It's almost like a reverse tower defense game. So there's an exit at the top of the screen, and there's a bunch of enemies. There's a bunch of enemies on the way there that you have to avoid in order to make it up. So like you'll have some standard enemies like archers and stuff, and then they get like crazier and more complicated. You get like weird statues with dragon heads that shoot fireballs and all kinds of stuff. Never read a comic, just watched movies and played games. I find the trade paperback comics for Batman to be really good. I've got a copy of The Long Halloween, and that was a really good time. The Killing Joke is a classic. Death of the Family. There's a bunch of like really good stories, I think, in the Batman universe that they'll collect into one long visual novel, and they're an easy read, and they're all really interesting, and I have a good time with them. And you get to see all the weird Batman villains that are dumb, like Calendar Man and Clock King. It's a good time. What am I doing? Yeah. If you drop soap on the floor, is the soap dirty or is the floor clean? I'm gonna go with both. We're going with both. Do we want to talk about like the molecular mechanics of soap now? Because I can do that. We can talk about that. Do you know how soap works? They put the mustard chief in the soda. That's a new one. Well, because the way soap works, there we go, is it's usually an ionizing molecule, so it sticks to everything it touches. But the way things get taken away is water, which is the actual solvent, is also ionizing, but it's ionizing such that it matches the charge of the soap molecules. So what the soap does is it sticks to everything more strongly than the regular electromagnetic force would. And then water, which has a general negative charge, it's a polar molecule. The water joins with the soap and carries the dirt away. So without water, they're kind of both dirty. Everything is dirty until water. Did you know? All right. Well, there's definitely a chat for me to read. All right. Well, now that I've screwed up, I can read it. Did you know that for years we've been using the wrong toothpaste? What does that mean? You have the old man ranting in. You shut up, Kaboosh. You shut up. Don't you age me. Technically, piss is the right one. What the hell? What the hell, you guys? What is all this piss? Huh? Now I just want to watch Metalocalypse. I love that show. Has anybody seen Metalocalypse? Like, what Adult Swim shows have y'all seen and or enjoy? Because there be some good ones. I really enjoyed Laser Wolf. It was like, it's been a long time since there was like a good black comedy cartoon. The last one before Laser Wolf I thought was Boondocks. And then they finally made one. Oh no, you bastard. Oh, come on, really? Really? For real? Alright, so the toothpaste we've used for years is the wrong type of chemical structure. It's actually harming our teeth more than cleaning them. Well, because toothpaste have abrasives, so that can happen, but there's also, like, whether or not, like, there's fluorinated toothpaste, so you've got remineralization. Which component is bad? Is it the mechanical properties of the molecule, or is it the chemical properties? Yeah. Bam. Whoop. Honks your balls. Those are mine. Don't honk those. I need those for things. Thank you. I can't believe that you were going to leave those honked. Hey, I need those back. Give me those back. People just be stealing my balls and honking them right now. I cannot believe that's what's going on. Though I do feel like I need a clown horn sound effect now. I feel like you can't properly honk balls without a clown horn. It just doesn't feel right. Replaces balls with science balls. They were already science balls, thank you. One of them is already in our teeth and we... Oh, one of the chemicals? Oh, so I think I know what you're talking about. So fluorinated toothpaste. All right. So, yeah, so I think you're talking about a process called remineralization, where you have fluoride in your toothpaste, and if you overfluorinate, you can remineralize and make you can make your teeth brittle. So if you overdose or you remineralize, there is like a particular chemical where I think fluoride's still fine, but there's like a method of remineralization where if you use the wrong chemical, it mineralizes the enamel and it makes it more brittle, so you can crack your teeth. But yes, I do believe, I think I know what you're talking about now. Woohoo! Yeah, remineralization. I feel like this is one of those pockets of knowledge that my buddy Seth would just know something about. He works in genomics, which is the DNA sequencing of things, and primarily what he studies is the he studies the downstream effects of drugs on DNA, so that we can determine whether or not the drugs that we are creating have a useful effect on DNA-bound diseases, things like cancer. Oh, this is going good. Yeah, this will do it. Okay. Fuck you, I have money words. There's a toothpaste in Europe that actually helps. I'm on a strict schedule. Good night, chat. All right. Later, Kaboosh. Have a good one. I think we might... There's a shot we make it right here. This is going to be a case of spoke too soon, I'm sure. I should not have said that. That was a stupid move. That's how you get into trouble.
You're so bored with how affordable everything is. Ugh. So you decide that the only reasonable solution is to do something that no one else can do. Start your own space program.
Come on.
The first test rocket explodes on launch, costing you $10 billion. It's an absolute disaster. Not for your bank account, that's peanuts. But for your reputation, of course. That is unforgivable.
All right, what's this? Okay. What are you doing, bud?
Your cryptocurrency, Bald Coin, goes to the moon. You spend that money on buying the government space program to get to the moon.
Okay. I assume I want to land on that, right? Oh, Shazbot. All right, I think I needed to be going faster. Well, can I get there like manual style? I feel like that's a nope. That's gonna be a nope. I'm gonna go back right here and do this safe. Does he also work on gene therapy with like sickle cell disease? I don't know if he's done sickle cell specifically. So there's two parts to the problem you're talking about. There is genomics, which is basically identifying the changes that need to happen. And then there's the actual like sequencing type piece. And that's like CRISPR, where you're injecting a new part of DNA into something that already exists. Okay. Oh, did I need to keep going? Did I need to keep going? Did we do a big bad just now? We did. We did a big bad. Okay. Could have been a worse bad, but it was a pretty big bad. Don't you dare. Don't you dare fall down. Yeah, so he works on the identification part. Nope, that was bad. All right. This is like forgiving, but if we screw up, it's going to be real bad. This is scary, right? Because this is easy. You can go to bed, night night. All right, have a good one. Have a good one, Norm. Hope you feel better. Hope you were able to sneak some monster from your mom. This is easy, but it's terrifying. Oh, come on, yo. That is so not cool. Super not okay. Super not okay. Yeah, it's like, see, that's the thing, right? This is all just like, everything's just a little slippery. It's all just a little sketchy, just enough to like skis you out about everything. I don't know how I feel about any of it. There we go. Why? Why? Why is that such a light touch? Everything else is 1000% YOLO, but this is like, all right, if you sneeze wrong, you get wrecked. Why would they do that to me? It's not fair. It's not fair, and I'm angry about it. All right, come on. Great. I'm gonna start like way up here.
As Maltcoin
right,
continues to go up, you continue to get richer. You hire a linguist to help you properly pronounce all of the numbers over 1 trillion.
All right, I think we're there. I think we're there. I just gotta... Oh, this is... Like, I'm sure that they just make it feel like you're gonna fall at any time. Even though none of this part is particularly hard, they don't want you to be comfortable. Oh, wait. All right. I think I know how this works. Right. So this whips us around, and then we have to use like centripetal movement to keep going up. Right, that was not enough. We got to do it way harder. Not exactly sure where it's trying to send me. I need a... Ooh. That's a far way down. We definitely wanted to be farther up than that. Yeah. All right. We're back here. Okay. So. Oh, this is... I mean, I know this particular section is not hard. It just feels grody. It feels bad. It feels bad. I don't like it. All right. So where are we trying to get? We want to get up there. So looks like we have to be pretty aggressive. All right, we missed that shot. So we'll do it again. Yeah, I think we need to be pretty aggressive. Oh, bad. That's bad. Okay. All right, that didn't do it. We're so close. Nope. I'm going... Yeah, we're going like right up there. Up there is the only spot we can go. All right, we'll figure it out. Figure it out. Right, over there. It feels like we're figuring out the angle blind. Like there's definitely just like some magic angle you gotta hit, right? And then if you hit the magic angle, you're good. Like it's somewhere over here. It's right there. Okay. All right, so we got a magic angle. We have to hit this magic angle such that we come back around once and we go up above. All right, that's not correct. We hit it too early. All right, now we're losing momentum. Oh, can we cheese it though? Oh, we totally can. That's the play. The play is to cheese it. Ha! That's the play. Yes. Okay. Why learn?
Of blood,
Why
sweat,
learn?
and tears of your employees, you're ready to take off to the moon. If this works,
right.
it will propel you into the history books. This is it. The final step.
Okay. Nope. All right, we needed more than that. Luckily, with where we are, we can just sort of crab walk around. Yep, we'll crab walk. It'll be fine. All right, so we needed more than that. We probably need this full ramp. Yep, we needed the whole thing. Do we need the whole thing here? I don't think so. Okay, this will be a lot cleaner because it's very clear how we're supposed to go. Okay, or not. Or not. Or maybe it won't be. Maybe we'll do that instead. There was a super crazy centipede in the bathroom. It's probably just a house centipede. They're technically good, but they're not very enjoyable. Oh, that was bad. Come on. Don't you try and cause your nonsense. Don't you be an idiot. We're gonna make this look super swag and there's nothing you can do about it. I'm gonna make this look super swag. You killed it. Okay. We got the last tape. We are about to finish. I just need to not screw up whatever we're doing here. All right. That seems good. Where are we going? Where are we going? Is this the end? Are we there? Oh, this looks good. This looks good. Oh, this looks so good. Oh, we are absolutely on our way. We are on our way. We are on our way. Oh, yeah. Please, victory lap. This is sick. I love this. I know what you're doing is important, but my feelings... Your feelings. Feelings aren't facts! And other insensitive nonsense that you can use on your significant other as well. Alright. Alright, this is looking good. I feel like we were just overcooking from our initial little go here. This is pretty sick. This feels amazing. After how hard everything was, this is like the Rainbow Road moment. The centipede was a fact. That's funny. All right, we're in a hole. Oh, all right, we hit the top of the hole. Didn't know you could do that. Didn't know there were tops of holes. All right, here's wherever this is. Yes, we are the richest man.
Your space program is a success, and your notoriety propels sales across all of your companies. In the quietness of space, you pull up your phone and check your bank account. The number is bigger than anyone else's in the world.
So big.
You are now the richest man alive.
We are the bigliest.
Sure, in 10 years' time, the average person will be able to go to the moon, but they'll never have as big of a number when they check their bank account.
That's absolutely true. My number is so big.
You look around to celebrate, but it's just you. You check your phone again. You think it goes up a bit more, but you can't tell. You think about buying some more companies to celebrate, but anyone can buy a company. It's awfully quiet in space. Now what?
Existential dread. Aw, yeah. It's my favorite. Love me some good existential dread. Well, I had a great time with this game, and I'm very glad I did 100%. I've been tracking what a run it back would look like. Looks like it would take me about 3 hours for the base game if I didn't do completionist again. But yeah, this was a super good time. Let's see, who do we know in here? Stephen Huang, Dominic Gagnon, Jordan Pickett. Obviously, we know Brandon Ewing. That is Atrioc. I know that is Ludwig in here. Yeah, Doug Reedon, Point Crow, Eric Marino. Yeah, lots of good content creators. This game was great. I like hard games. I really like that it has the Tony Hawk thing going for it. This was super fun. And maybe we'll run it back. But we have many things on our backlog to address. Yeah, we got all the podcasts. I think we got all. All right, hold on. Let me do a sanity check. How many podcasts get to work? It feels like that should be 20. There are 20. There are 20. Wait, no, hold on. All right, no, that's great. All 19. Oh, thank God. All right, all 19. There are 19 Grind Set podcasts. I almost lost it. I was almost like, did I miss one? This was the whole point. Both hats, all 19 podcasts. Awesome. All right, folks. Well, this is a short one today. I mostly wanted to finish this, but we got a lot of cool stuff to go over soon. We've got Freedom Planet. We have that Gain Ground game that I want to take a look at. We have Face Miner, a weird dystopian take on AI. So, well, I guess like everything is a weird dystopian take on AI. But yeah, we got a lot that we want to cover. I've got game dev stuff going on in the background. I've got the overlay we're working on. So we'll definitely do some more stuff in the coming week or so. I've got a bunch of big projects that are finishing up in the next couple of weeks. So hopefully we'll have more time to work on some of the fun technical mechanics that we want to do. I've also been thinking about what we could do for like a game design review series. I've got an idea for like going through retro games or demos and having like a set of mechanics and deciding like what we like and what we don't. The theory is we'll have like a little panel and we'll pull up the mechanics and the like little shots of the game. We'll put them on one side or the other. We'll have the suck side and the sick side. So what's suck and what's sick? I think it'll be a good time. Anyway, hope you all had a lovely day. I'll catch you later. I'm not going to rate anyone today because it's just been short and we have a small crowd. But if you have time, please go check out Skybills. She's awesome. She's been doing some Sonic Adventure 2 battle achievements. She has like a whole retro achievement series that's really cool. Go check her out. Otherwise, have a good time. Bye. See ya. Bye. Bye. Bye.